Hello, it's Chris from Motorhome Marketplace Scotland, and today I'm in North Berwick, just about 20 miles from Edinburgh. Unfortunately, I forgot my microphone, so there's going to be a bit of wind noise on the outside of this, unfortunately. But what we're looking at here is a Carthago or Carthago. I'll let some comments sort of let me know which way to pronounce that, if it's either Carthago or Carthago. And what it is, it's one of the C-Tourers. It's the 148. It's a 2015. It's on the Fiat chassis with a 150 brake horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox. It's got the electric step. It's got the end bedroom. And you'll see more of that on the inside. It can either be 2 singles or 1 large king-size bed. It's got the end garage. I think it's next week actually, it's going to get its timing belt changed. This is a one-owner van with just over 20,500 miles. I think it's 20,670 something to be exact. It's just had its habitation inspection done and everything was fine. And it's going for a timing belt change and service there. And I think it's next week it's going. It's just waiting for it to get booked in to go, and it's been done. It just needs to be completed. So on this side, we actually have the electric hookup. We've got the vents there for the fridge. We've got the on-in light. That's the door for the cassette toilet. We've got the electric step here as well. And you can see it's on the 150 horsepower engine. There will be a bit of wind noise today. I'm just a bit annoyed myself. I forgot my microphone. If you're interested, open the door. I got it. And we've got one huge door on this side. You can see some shelving in it. All the items that you see inside here are coming with the van. So we've got the hookup cable, we've got ramps, the owner's leaving some chemicals. There's also thermal screens and a brush and dustpan. So what else can I say about this? Got the sort of fuse and electrics are kept in the garage. And from new, it's had a bike rack installed, but instead of it being on the outside of the motorhome, it's a 2 bike rack that's in the garage here. So Carthago or Carthago, however you want to pronounce it, say this is actually a scooter garage. So it's actually a huge garage, to be honest. There is a door there, you can see it there on that side. So if you just want to take smaller items out, you can store them on that side of the garage. But yeah. Really good bike rack. And a few things, it's heated because this van is winterized. Right, it might be a bit windier when I come to this side of the van. It's got the reversing camera. The van's actually very clean. Here's a smaller access door into the garage. That is the gas storage locker. And then there's another wee storage locker here too, ideal for the electric cable and stuff like that. Sorry if you're hearing the wind noise. Take a bit of window on this side. So it's a low profile motorhome. You'll see the inside, it continues after this video. I'll into more shelter just now. So if you want to know more about this motorhome, get in contact with me. This motorhome also comes with 1 year's warranty, which you can upgrade to 2 or 3 years if you so wish. But no, it's a lovely motorhome. So, Carthago C-Tourer 148. And what I did forget to add there, actually, it's a special order, this one, because the rear beds, one of the single beds, is actually 2.05 metres in length. So the owner's 6'5", and obviously he was wanting something that he could fit into, so it's been a special order. And the other single bed is 1.95, and then obviously you can make it into a large double. So if you're a tall person, the bed is certainly big enough. And then you'll see the inside now after this. Okay, so we're inside the cab area of the Carthago C-Tourer 148. So as you can see in the cab, it's on the Fiat chassis with the 6-speed manual gearbox. And it's got the electric windows and electric mirrors. It's also got the Remus blinds in all 3 front windows. There's also a curtain rail that comes round on a rail. Curtains on both sides so you can block it off. The seats are in absolutely wonderful condition. This vehicle's just done over 20,000 miles. It's got the stereo head unit in it. It's by Blaupunkt. So, and it's also got the digital controls for the heating. And we've got some power points here as well and cup holders. It's got nice wood trim round. But being this spec of motorhome, you can see it's sort of got extra specifications on it. See the sensors there for the alarm system. The seats at the front, they both swivel. You'll see that in the pictures. In fact, I've just taken off the seat covers so you can see what the seats look like underneath the covers. But they've had seat covers on them from day one. If I step back from the cab area, you can see there's actually plenty of headroom to get in and out of the cab. There's some nice cupboards here. And being this sort of model, you can see the sort of spec. The hinges are wonderful actually, sprung loaded. All the carpentry in this vehicle is top notch. There's loads of cupboard space here just above the cab. I quite like it, they're quite sort of smaller cupboards in the sense so you can sort out different types of items in the cupboards. So there's 5 cupboards just here alone with good lighting. I've got the artificial lights turned on. And if I step back from the cab area, you come to the dinette area. You've got a sofa there, you've got an L-shaped sofa in the dinette, and then the table. And this table does lots of things. It can move to different positions. It goes up and down. It also makes another bed here because we've got the 2 travelling seats at the front and then the 2 seats here at the rear. The seatbelts are just behind the flap. Again, plenty of cupboard space above this area. That's actually all the manuals to do with the motorhome. I got a good cupboard here, space here. There's actually also a pull-up TV here. And then we come to the door area. And it's got the blackout blinds as well. Switches and everything for turning on the lights. And the electric step, a good sized mirror. And then we've got the command system for the Carthago. And it's got Truma blown air heating and hot water system installed. The floor is double skinned, so it's winterized, this motorhome. And then we come to the kitchen area. And we can see we have 3 gas hob. Good size stainless steel sink. It's got the basin in it just now. What's nice is little features like that. You can make an additional shelf with the sink cover. There is another piece that goes in there, just the current owner doesn't use it. So it's in the house. Again, more cupboard space. And to be honest, the cupboards are big. All the windows have blackout blinds and fly screens, and they all open. And then below the gas hob, we've got drawers, soft closing. So you got 1, 2, 3 here, and then you got these ones that are shaped differently, but they work the same way. And there's 3 of them as well, 1, 2, 3. Then opposite that, you've got actually a huge size fridge freezer. This is actually the cellophane, the owner never took it off. So huge size fridge, to be honest. And again, a huge size fridge freezer compartment. And then above that, actually, we've got the oven, the domestic oven. So plenty of facilities for cooking. And then if we step back towards the end, you can see it's 2 single beds, or it can make a large king size bed. And this van's actually been a special order. I'll explain that in a second, but you can see there's plenty of cupboard space in here. I like the carpentry and the wood that's been used in the hinges. Again, I've got the artificial lights turned on. Again, there's ample natural light coming in with the 2 windows on either side. So let's talk about the bed a wee bit. So you've got storage space under here. And then you've got cupboards here as well. So that one's sort of all shelving. And then you come back here. And this one's actually, there's extra cushions to make up the bed at the front. You've got a hanging rail here as well. But you can see the lift sign, so what you can actually also do is you can lift the cushion and you can get access in this way as well if you so wish. But going back to why this was a special design, special order, is the current owner is 6'5", so this bed is actually 205 metres in length on this side and 1.95 metres on that side. So due to his height, he was needing a bed that he could fit into. So this is why this one's been adapted slightly with a special order to accommodate the current owner. And it's only actually a 1 owner van. At the end of the bed, you've got a good sized wardrobe. Full length wardrobe with a hanging rail at the top and shelving, and then there's another cupboard below. What's also good about this is you've got the isolation door, so you actually don't need to blacken out this side of the van. When you go to bed, you just close your isolation doors. If I step back there, you can actually see how effective that is. If I go to the inside, you see what I mean to it. So I'm in the bedroom. You can isolate the bedroom off from the rest of the motorhome. And beside here we've also got the shower and toilet. And it's actually a really good size. Again, the owner's never used the shower, because when he's camping he's just been using campsites. Again, we have additional cupboards in here and cupboards below the sink as well. Good size mirror, and then the shower is there, but it's never been used as a shower. And you close this off to give you full access back into the motorhome again. So yeah, special order van, because this bed here on this side is actually good enough. It's 2.05 meters in length. So if you're in the 6.5 5-foot size of person, then there's plenty of room in the bed. Good storage in this, obviously. So there's also an end garage below the bed, but you'll see that when later on in the video of the outside. And again, just absolutely loads of storage. All the windows, like I said, blackout blinds and fly screens, and they all open. So, good storage under the steps. There's actually smaller axway hatches underneath the floor here, which gives you access to either storage or water tanks. So the Carthago 148, 4 travelling seats, 4 berth. This area turns into a bed. A really good sized kitchen with absolutely loads of storage. Huge fridge freezer with the oven above it. A good sized bathroom, isolation doors, a really good sized bedroom, which can actually can have 2 singles or a double. What I also like about this is if you pull this out, the mechanism then comes, it's a wee bit hard one-handed. There we go. And then the ladder is also built into it. So if you do make it up as a king size bed, everything's there for what you need. So, single bed or a king size bed with built-in ladders, plenty of storage units, full size wardrobe, half wardrobes underneath the bed, good size kitchen. Yeah, what an amazing van.